Come on. All right, cool. Um, hey, I'm currently cooking fish and lentils. But I was looking online and I saw these It Gets Better videos and I wanted to add mine as a person of color, obviously a black guy, and you know, it's little known fact, I actually do have real life Native American Mohawk tribe. Upstate New York is where they originate from. But I don't have any tribal affiliations. So a person of color who is gay, I wanted to let other people who look like me and maybe walk, maybe talk like me. I wanted to let people know that it does get better and that many aspects get better. But if I'm going to be honest, and I always am, not everything gets better, especially in the black community. Some things you get better at ignoring, and some things don't matter as much. So yeah, in many ways it gets better. You get to you love yourself. You get a growing you get a growing love for who you are, and you get to learn and develop and become a whole person as opposed to a ghost or a part of a person, or something stashed away. Some part of you is stashed away, which reveals other parts of you. Because sexuality is a big thing, but it's not your whole. It's not like a lifestyle. You don't wear gay pants and get in a gay car and go to gay work. Well, unless you have a gay job, which is kind of like a day job. But I'm not going to get into that right now. Um, but there are in the black community. There's a lot of how do you say ostracization? We're just gonna say that ostracization. A lot of gay people get ostracized in the black community because they don't fit in norms, and especially in the black community, there's a lot of dichotomy, a lot of gray, black and white, a lot of either or fallacy with no gray area. When many of us are gray area, we're mostly gray area, and when people don't fit into those norms, especially when you throw Christianity, a strong Christian influence into things, or strong religious influence into things, lentils, then things start to get a little complicated. They get scary. And I had a good high school experience, to be honest. Pretty good high school experience because I went to an art school. If you can go to an art school, you will find lots of gay. And I was fortunate enough to go to an arts high school where I had some gay teachers there, some teachers that were that shouldn't have been there, that were also, well, I guess we can call them gay, but whatever. Some pedophiles, and we had some other teachers who were just pretty much accepting. It wasn't a whole lot of trouble with that. So I was fortunate to have that experience, but I did have a really tough time coming out to my family, coming out to my mother. When I first came out, I came out when I was 12, when I was 13, and when I was 14. When I was 12, my mother cried, and I took it back, and she accepted that. And when I was 13, she didn't believe me. She thought I was too young, so I need to think. When I was 14, she kicked me out, and we had our first real-life argument, and I actually cursed at her, and it's one thing I said I would never do. But and I moved out, and I was in and out of the house for my whole high school career, and that was tough. That was really hard. So, but me and my mom, we can talk about things like that now. And sometimes she shares too much information about her life and her men, but I'm glad that we got to the point where she can share too much information, and it's not like she's not sharing any. We're not talking at all. And I learned later on in life that it was mostly because she was hurt, because she always found a way to help her kids, and I was the one kid. That was the one thing she really just didn't know how to help me on. Didn't know how to help any of her kids on that. Luckily for her, I'm the only gay child, or out gay child. I mean, I don't know, my sisters and brothers aren't gay, but I'm the only gay child she has. So there wasn't a whole lot of that she had to, go through. But she really, and that was, I didn't learn that until earlier this year, and I came out 10 years ago. So It was really it's a lot, man. But trust me, trust Lady Gaga and Anne Hathaway and those other people. It gets better. And yes, black men, it gets better. You can be a man and black and be gay. That's okay. You are okay. You will be okay. There are resources. If you need some, ask. It doesn't make you a man or an adult or a woman or an adult to not ask for help. Being anti-dependent is not helpful for anyone. A real adult knows when they need help. If you need help, ask us, ask someone, reach out. Don't try to deal with it on your own. Okay? Well, that's all for now. I guess I gotta have a coming out story next. Anywho, I hope this was helpful, and peace. Get better. It gets better.